What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, here we are on Madden 26. We are going to be starting our Madden 26 franchise today, folks, and without further ado, let's hop into it. So you guys are probably wondering, what team are we going to be for this Madden 26 franchise? And well, give me a quick little drum roll here. Boom, here we are. We are making the return of the Portland Bulls. Last Madden, it was St. Louis. It just didn't feel right. So we're going back to the Portland Bulls. Gonna be using a developmental wizard coach. And let me make our coach real quick. So here's our coach, Mr. Guy Buttersnaps. If you watch Psych, you know. And then for playbooks, we're gonna be running the 49ers offensive playbook, trying to get a little bit more explosive here offensively. And then for the defensive playbook, we will be rocking with the Steelers. So without further ado, we're gonna hit the start playing button, import our files, and start the series here, folks. One thing I am gonna do though for this series, folks, if you don't like it, tough. I'm changing all of the draft class. The strength is going up from normal to strong because I don't know why, just in this Madden specifically, it feels like the draft classes have been abysmally bad for what I've been playing offline. I don't know if that's anything you guys have encountered so far. I don't know, but I'm going to move it up one tick to strong because it feels like there's first round picks, like talent, and I mean talent, not projection, I mean talent, and their overalls are like 68s, so just gonna take it up one notch, that's all. And in case you guys were curious, that's not what I meant to click, sorry. If you were curious, we are keeping the Arizona Cardinals was our team. We're keeping their roster because, well, I don't really want to use the created roster because it takes away everybody from this team, and I think that's kind of sucky. But what we are going to do is kind of clear house here, folks. So I'm going to make a bunch of trades, get rid of a bunch of people, and we're going to simulate one season and go to the draft. So that's what we will be doing. So the first trade we're going to make, we send Kyler Murray to the Saints. Rest in peace, Kyler. I'm sorry to do it to you, sir. But we get 2 first-round picks, one this year, one next year, and then we get a 3rd rounder for this year as well. And that seems like a very good deal considering the fact that Kyler is a 79 overall superstar. So Saints need a QB, and they get one. Next trade we're going to do, we trade Zaven Collins to the Colts, and we get a 3rd rounder this year and a 5th rounder this year as well. Next trade we're going to make, we send Zay Jones to the Jets, and in return we get a 6th rounder this year and a 4th rounder for next year. So we're kind of playing for next year as well with that pick. Next trade we make, we send Mac Wilson Sr., a will linebacker, to the Houston Texans, and in return we get a 7th rounder and a 3rd rounder for this year's draft. Next one, we somehow, someway get this to work. I'm not sure how. We send Jalen Thompson to the Chiefs, and we get a 2nd rounder for this year and a 6th rounder for next year. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I literally, for the most part of this video, or for these, I'm using the trade finder. Kid you not. This was the offer from the Broncos. They included Dre Greenlaw, but I don't want more players, so I'm just gonna take him out the deal. And we're gonna take this deal right here because, good lord, the Broncos are stacked, but also we get 2 first rounders and a 2nd, and I love that for us, so we take that deal. And our last trade, we are sending Josh Sweat to the Lions. In return, we got a 2nd rounder for this year, a 6th rounder for this year, a 3rd rounder next year, and a 7th round in 2 years. So as you guys can see, the team is looking abysmally bad. Look at this. We are going to have Birch start this year. And well, I mean, that's all we're really going to do. We're going to sim the season, and we should have a really good draft, hopefully, with at least our pick. We'll sim to the Super Bowl, we'll look at the playoff, everything that happened there, and then we will go from there. We're not going to sign any in free agency either. So first season for us is going to be strictly just draft players in that base team that we started off with, which I think should be a good, decent little challenge for us for year 1. our Super Bowl. Let's see how we got here. So the Packers actually did get first in the NFC, and considering how the Packers are playing in real life, that's not too far of a stretch, but there is also the Eagles. You know, that's real life anyways. So they beat the Bucks, who ended up winning against the Falcons. Wild card round, that sounds about right. I mean, honestly, this playoff doesn't look terribly unreal from the NFC side. The AFC side, on the other hand, looks a bit odd, mainly from real life, because, well, the only thing that looks about right is the Bills having the 1 seed. 1 seed versus 7 seed in the Super Bowl. Oh, I didn't even click generate rookies. Well, that's not great. Whoops. Oh well. Let's go ahead and simulate to the next week, see what it's looking like. Who wins the Super Bowl? I'm banking on the Packers here. And yeah, the Packers win 42-17. Jordan Love MVP. And then yearly awards. Jalen Hurts wins MVP for the regular season. Harbaugh wins Coach of the Year. Devonta Smith Offensive Player of the Year. Interesting. I don't know how to say that dude's name that won Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, he's a rookie too. And Omarion Hampton wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. But that same dude who won Depoy wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. So here we are. We have made it to the draft night. We're going to go ahead and check out what does our draft picks look like before we hop into it. So we have the 101 from New Orleans. We traded them Kyler, and they still were the worst. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my, you can't. We might trade out of the 101 just to get more draft picks. Because the quarterback class honestly isn't great. Even though I put it at strong, I mean, there's a lot of first round projected, not a lot of first round talent. So we might trade out of that. We also have 6 and 11. And we have 2 second round picks. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, we are looking pretty good for this draft. Let's go ahead and start the draft. Skip the video. I don't care for the video. Pause the draft because we are on the clock. And let's see what we can do if we trade away this pick. 2 firsts and a second from the Dolphins, and we only go to pick 4. Yeah, we're doing that. We're absolutely taking that right there. Absolutely. We move back to the 4th pick, and let's see who they take. They take a right tackle in Zach Reed. So they gave up 2 firsts and their second for that right tackle right there. Titans take a left tackle. Okay. Who's the Browns take? The Browns take a wide receiver. Okay, and now we are on the board here. As you can see, I mean, there are some quarterbacks. And there's a lot of quarterbacks in the first round. The only one with a first and second round grade is Juan Scandrick. And quite frankly, I'm not huge on strong arm quarterbacks. That's just me personally. So I'm sure you guys know, based off of how I played before, how I like to play with the quarterback position. I need someone who can move around just a little bit. If this corner had a little bit better than good speed, I would absolutely take him. Another cornerback would be great. But we're probably going to take this left tackle right here, Sergio Campanero. We're still going to look at other things as well, just really quick, because we got to make sure. So we have just made our first round pick here, folks. Pick 4. We are going against what I usually like to do here, but it seems like a good idea considering what we are needing to build here for the Portland Bulls. And that is this guy right here. You're going to sneak peek at the jerseys too, so there you go. Skylar Burks, we get him at number 4. He was 9th in true talent. He is a right guard, has 94 strength, 65 speed, 79 acceleration. I mean, we're not asking him to run the ball or anything, so that speed doesn't matter too much. But look at this. A awareness, A impact blocking, A lead blocking, and an A run block power. So you can definitely tell he's a run block guy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely, we love to run the ball. So Skylar Berg, so you can only get better at pass blocking as well. So we are going to see what the Vikings do here at 5, and then we are back up on the clock. They take Sergio Campanero. Smart pick for them. Let's see if maybe we can trade back here. All right, yeah, so we're going to stick with our pick here at 6 because there's nothing really of worth, in my opinion. And Rod Franklin is still there. But, again, I mean, he's just doesn't look anything spectacular is the only issue. Ooh, Todd Martin. Good lord, sir. Oh, it doesn't give us a cutscene. So we take Todd Martin, a left edge rusher. He was ranked 16th in True Talent. We get him at 6, so I'm very fine with that. Hidden Dev, 86 speed, 85 strength, 86 acceleration, 82 agility. And at 6'3" for a speed rusher to have those intangibles, that's really awesome. I mean, we can always work on the F hit power and the D block shedding, but I mean the A awareness, that's awesome to have already, and the B play recognition and the B tackle, you know, he should be wrapping up on his tackle, so that's a perfectly fine pick with me. So we are going to sim to the next user pick here, as there we are on the oh wow, oh no, that's not the G. Okay, never mind. I thought the Panthers took the cornerback I was about to draft, but that was a different cornerback, so we should be okay. Yeah, here he is. Bob Roten, a cornerback. He's only 5'10", but still. Here's what we're looking at. Elite speed, good acceleration, elite agility, good change of direction, and good strength. And a 4.3, 4.40 with B zone, B press, B man, B catching. Get on the team. That is surprising that he's 43rd in True Talent, in all honesty. I don't care. We got him. He's a hidden dev with 95 speed, 91 excel, playing cornerback for us and not somebody else. So we take that all day. For us to hit, I think 3 for 3 in the top 11. We had 3 picks in the top 11. I think we hit on all 3 of them. We're going to sim to our next user pick. We'll get out of the first round because we have the 4th pick in the second round, and we have a bunch more in the second round as well. So let's hop in here. Look at the quarterbacks that are still available, because I believe it was either Colin Harrison or DeAndre Dye. One of these two I was thinking of drafting. I believe it was DeAndre Dye. Yes, it was DeAndre Dye, because he had elite speed. Mainly that reason. 4.46 40 at quarterback. I mean, we're basically drafting Jalen Milroe, if I had to guess. A short accuracy for throwing. I'll take it. A throw on the run. I'll take it. Yeah, no. B deep accuracy. B medium. This is a perfectly fine quarterback. I don't know why he is ranked, or I don't know why he's a 3rd to 4th round talent. Not sure why that is. Because 89th in True Talent, but it puts you in the 3rd or 4th round. Yeah, that makes sense. But still, 6 foot, 91 throw power, 90 speed, 88. That's perfectly fine. I was expecting a lot worse. I will absolutely take that. See who the Vikings take. Eric Ramirez. So it's now on us. I just skipped our pick. I am an idiot. Oh well. We take Richard Downey, a strong safety. I hope he's good. Oh man, did not mean to do that. Okay. Now we're back on the board. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that at all. Was this the guy I was looking at pre-draft? It was. Okay. Rashawn Sasser. Oh yeah, hold on. 4.38? Okay, yeah, no. I'm gonna not even think about it. I'm gonna draft the dude. We know he's a round 1 to 2 talent. We get him in round 1 to 2. So, in my opinion, that's a hit. Oh, first time we've drafted someone above. Well, their true talent's higher than when we drafted them, finally. Rashawn Sasser is probably our starting running back here from Penn State. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 agility, 83 change of direction with 83 strength. As you can see, he's not a pass getter, he's a power back. And apparently he's going to get injured a lot because he's enough injury. That's not great. But, I mean, if he can stay on the field, he's our guy. We went and got a left guard in the first, or we went and got a right guard in the first round. We go and get a left guard now, and Eddie Chavez. He's 53rd in true talent. We get him at 45, so not too crazy. Is a normal dev, though. Our first normal dev, which is totally okay. 92 strength, 68 speed, 81 excel. At a guard spot, that's perfectly fine with me. We know what we're getting in this dude. A awareness, A block, A impact blocking, A lead blocking, B pass block finesse, A run blocking, A run block finesse. So, I mean, the dude can do a little bit of both. Definitely more of a run blocker than a pass blocker, but that's okay because our other guard was the same way. We might just be a running football team here for the foreseeable future. And with our last second round pick, we get a wide receiver, Scott Matthews. 49 in true talent, we get him at 50. But look at this, he is 6'1" with 96 speed, 96 acceleration, 95 change of direction. The dude is going to be a monster in the slot. That's all I can say. I don't care that he's a normal dev. I'm sure he will win Offensive Rookie of the Year and get an upgrade, a dev upgrade. I honestly don't know. But we are going to get this man the ball. I can guarantee you that. And because we don't really have a backup QB, we're not going to do this just to add to the quarterback room. First pick of the third round, we get Colin Harrison, another guy that was projected in the first. Obviously wasn't going to go there. Definitely the worst of the two, but he does have a better arm technically with 94 throw power, the other one only having 90 or 91. But this guy is definitely slower. So I think we're good if on the backup. That's all I gotta say now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Third round pick 6, we got the number 2 ranked player in the draft? Dwayne Hoskins? One letter away from one of the most tragic quarterback stories ever, in my opinion. But oh my goodness. I did this as a depth piece because we have Walter Nolan. But this dude genuinely might get the start day 1. Oh my god. 90 strength, 81 speed, 85 acceleration. Hidden dev. How did this... How? I'm genuinely confused on how. I don't know. I don't know. This is awesome. That absolutely shocked me. I was not expecting that. We're just gonna keep trucking along, I guess. Wow. I was looking for a user, and with another third round pick, we take Jamal Alexander. 65 in true talent, we get him at 74, so that's a steal right there. 92 speed, 92 acceleration, 92 agility, 73 strength. He's a hidden dev as well. I was hoping he's a little bit bigger and we were going to move him to middle linebacker, but there is another strong safety that the computer accidentally drafted. So, I mean, this guy will probably play strong safety, and I don't know what I'll do with the other one. I just hope he's good. And we also draft Darren Newberry in the third round. 142 in true talent, we get him at 78, so definitely a reach there. Was mainly drafting him based off of his physicals, so he had good speed, he had good acceleration, had good agility, and his strength wasn't too far off. Definitely not the greatest third round pick compared to the defensive tackle, that is for sure. But hopefully he's a good addition to the linebacker room. Not a great pick here. We went with a left tackle, Mike Darby. 328 in true talent. We got him at 102. We definitely were going for more of a lineman focused draft here. Probably wasn't the play there, but a hidden dev on the line is always a hidden dev on the line. 86 strength, 78 excel, 64 speed. And I mean, the only thing we really know about him is he can lead block. He definitely can't pass block, though, with that pass block power being an F. And then in the 5th round, we hit again with Javonte Hurd. 52 in true talent. We get him at 134. And he is a 6'5" tight end, hidden dev, 88 speed, 89 excel, 86 agility, 81 change of direction, 75 strength. And as you can see, he can block, he can catch. What more do you need out of a tight end? And a surpriser here, I drafted another right guard mainly because his physicals were very good. Don Wilson, 76 in true talent. We get him at 138. Another hidden dev, 87 strength, 70 speed, 79 acceleration. So, you know, Don Wilson might move out to right guard, or from right guard to right tackle. And we might just have an all new offensive line outside of really Paris Johnson. And just to test my theory, I got a center, Keenan Patton. Still a reach there though. 170 in true talent. We get him at 139. Hidden dev though, so there is that. 83 strength, 77 acceleration with 68 speed, and some pass blocking to boot. We do draft a above average pick here in the 6th round. Clyde Hackett, 123, 123, true talent. Get him at 166. He is a normal dev, but 93 speed, 94 acceleration, and a 6'1" cornerback to boot is always solid to add to the roster, even if it is just a depth piece. For one more cornerback, just because I know we traded away a lot in that secondary, Carlos Tate, 173 in true talent. We get him at 171. Normal dev, of course, not expecting hiddens here, but 91 speed, 95 acceleration, 82 agility, 82 change of direction, 86 jumping. And stats don't look great, but they're okay. So we'll see if we can maybe find him a spot in the secondary. And in the 7th round, we finally find a hidden dev corner, Jimmy Foster. 92 speed, 90 acceleration, 93 agility, 89 change of direction, 6'3" slot corner here. And you know, we'll see where he can fit in on the defense, because I'm sure we have a starting spot for that guy. And our last pick in the draft, we draft Otis Nash, just a field general, linebacker, 88 speed, 89 excel. If anything else, we might use him as my user. I'm not sure yet. I didn't really think about a user. I just was drafting. And that is it, folks. That was the end of the draft. We can wrap that up. Look at the overalls here in the draft recap. Hopefully we did something right here. Look at those overalls. It's so much better than what I was expecting. 81. Wow. Otis Nash was 63. Yeah. So in my drafts, in drafts I've been doing, that's like a 3rd round pick is what that's been going like. So there is no good balance, it looks like, because this was probably a little overpowered, but also the normal is not good either. So I don't know. I'd rather have better talent. There's all of that was for other teams, like it was available for other teams as well. I'd rather just have there be better talent available in the league, in my opinion. So Dwayne Haskins, of course, 2nd in true talent. So of course he's our highest overall. Todd Martin was a 79. Richard Downey, I don't know if that's the one we drafted. No, it was the one we auto drafted, is actually a 77 overall. So that's totally fine. And that means we drafted that other strong safety, Alexander. So maybe he can move over to free safety. We'll have to check. Our guy DeAndre Dye was a 74 overall. The other quarterback was a 72. So it looks like we did a pretty decent job in this draft. Outside of our left tackle and Otis Nash and Matt Rivers and Tom Thorne, I'd skipped his pick. But I mean, even he wasn't a terrible pick. So yeah, I mean, we are quite okay. So we are going to go ahead and generate our lineup so we can get that in there. We're going to move Harrison up to QB2. I forgot we had Jacoby Brissett. Also, James Conner and Trey Benson are both back, so forgot about that. We're gonna let Chavez start. We're gonna move Wilson. Yeah, I'd rather have that, in all honesty. We might honestly let Patton start over Froldholt just because he's getting older and we can trade him if we really want to, but we'll leave it be for now. Connor we're gonna trade Benson. We'll keep Connor. Connor's always been the go for us. Yeah, I mean, that offense doesn't look terrible. The defense looks actually really good. Linebackers, definitely something to be desired. Downey can play the other one, but we do have a 25-year-old 77 overall, so we don't really need a free safety. Murphy, Bunting, and Wilson. I'm definitely gonna let Roten start. Murphy, Bunting is also gonna start probably over that. We can trade Garrett Williams and the other guy, what's his name? Melton, we could probably trade him. Definitely some stuff to like plug and play and figure out. We are going to wrap it up here, guys, so check out the next episode. Episode 2 will be our first gameplay episode. This was just to set up the team, show you the draft and everything. I'm gonna let the jerseys outside of that one jersey you saw from the draft be a surprise and all that good fan stuff. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to see the next episode for it to drop as fast as humanly possible, and make sure you stay up to date for all things Sexton Gaming, because why wouldn't you want to be? But guys, that's gonna do it for me. I'm Andrew from Sexton Gaming, and I'm out. Peace.